Hey everybody, it's DJ. Welcome back to PickWrung. This is episode 11 of my Dwarf Fortress Fort. Let's go ahead and get started. So we still need to finish off this temple. We have some more masterworks in here. It looks like the temple complex is at approximately 7,000, needs to be 10,000. We can... let me show you a price difference. Let's just see. This is a just a regular engraving, a exceptional engraving, a superior engraving, fine crafted, and a superior. So I'm going to take out these these five. Yeah. Take those out like that. This is one way to really up the rooms really quickly in value. We're going to go ahead and replace this floor with some steel floor. You could do, once you get enough materials, you could start doing all your floors with steel or metal. You could, usually tetrahedrite is a pretty good one to pick because you can get the silver out of the tetrahedrite and you can make silver floors. So that one's pretty nice to use. So let's go ahead and put steel bars down on the floor here. In there, and there. Now I didn't smooth and re-etch, so we'll take a look here and see what this does. Zomath wants to join for eradicating monsters. Let's go look at Zorath. Lady, that's Zomuth. Was it Zomuth? Yeah, it is Zomuth. She's a Lord Consort. Interesting. She is human. I'm gonna let you join just because you're a Lord Consort. I want to see how that goes. Okay. Let's go back down and take a look here and see if they got that floor in. Got some steel floor in. Now it went right over the etching on the ground. So if I look at the value now, still around 7,000. Let's go ahead and etch those. Now if we could get a masterwork on one of these, that would be really impressive. It should go pretty quickly because of his skill level is fair. Psylob, Grandmaster Engraver. Okay, so now we have the steel floor. That pumped us up to 21,000 just by putting in the steel and going ahead and engraving it. So that took care of that room. We will recognize a high priest. So we already have the high gravel. Now we're going to put in a holy coal. These are all members of this temple and their skills at different things. So when a dwarf gets an unhappy thought, they may want to talk to somebody in some sort of in charge type person. And so they will come and they will talk to these individuals. And the higher the skill, these individuals will also get a happy thought in that they can talk to somebody. And so like Adel here, she has skilled persuader or skilled intimidator. And so she could use those skills while talking to someone who is coming in with a complaint in front of her. And both parties could leave a little happier and they can build up the skill better. Okay, so we should just have the 2 outstanding petitions for the Farmers Guild and the Metalsmiths Guild. Now we do have this traffic problem. We did see a lot of people come in the hallway when we were doing a lot of work. So maybe we could pop a hallway here and put some guild halls back in this general area. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's do something like this. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go ahead and go 4 wide here just because I can. I have the extra space for that. How much room do I have? Can I do? Maybe if I do something like that? Some smaller guild halls, some bigger guild halls. Maybe if we do something like that. Sure. The rock, or Slorust Oxaputux, has come. A bird of prey so large and ferocious it dwarves many dragons. All beneath its mighty wings should fear the sky. He's right here. She is right here. She's 298 years old. She does have some good fighting skill. She could probably kill any untrained dwarf pretty easily. Recovers quickly. She's weak and sickly, but has high stamina. She's not carrying any items. She has no relationships. Let's go see. She has one notable kill. Ithba. And then it looks like some dogs, some humans, some alpacas, some donkeys, peacocks, cats. Looks like she came in probably and in lyric gear took out the farm, outside farming. That's what it looks like here. And then some humans that were out farming. Probably a noble in that, for that little village or town. So you are gathering plants. So let's try and get you off of gathering plants. Nobody does this. I'd like to get the rock and capture it if I can get it into this cage here. That would be optimal. Come inside. Got some emus. That rock coming in. The rock is fighting an emu. Rock killed an emu. I gotta keep an eye out here. I don't want any dwarf running out to try and catch that emu body. Here comes the rock. The rock spotted this emu. I'm gonna go ahead and lock this door for right now. Scilab engraved a masterpiece. Yeah. Going after the second emu. Rock bites the emu in the neck and the severed part sails off in an arc. I don't think that emu made it. Okay, here comes the rock back towards... Oh, he's chasing down something else. Looks like another emu. Flew up into the sky. Human Bard's gonna have a hard time if we don't unlock the door. So let's see if that Human Bard can make it inside. Or if that rock's gonna... Okay, here comes the Human Bard. You better be collecting this trap here. Okay. You don't need to be going nowhere. And I'll go ahead and lock this door. Okay, you're just putting in a new trap. Scared me for a moment. Now would be about the time for some type of trade caravan to come in and be like, oh, hey, there's a big old rock here. Okay, you're just flying around. Visitor is ready to leave. I'm gonna just let you... Ooh, you're going a bad direction. You don't want to go that way. Yeah, you should run. So many trees here. You gonna make it out of here, EB? I hope you do. What are you doing? Collecting emu bodies. Okay, here comes the rock. Come on, rock. Okay. That's better. Okay. Let's go check and see. We can put the rock on ice for a little bit. Some emus, fly women still. Troglodyte. I think what we're going to do with this fly women and the troglodyte is let them go down in the caverns. That way we can... they'll go running off the map, off the edge of the map in the caverns. Okay, we got these rooms cleared out. Let's put some floor in. I'm just going to put it underneath the door for right now so I can put doors in easily. Well, that was unintended, but we will leave it be. It's fine. Have the steel floors. I will improve the value and improve their happiness. What do we have? Id wants to entertain. I think we already have enough entertainers. So, no, thank you. Let's cover these steel floors and some doors. So one nice thing, if you have something, before we put those in, if you have a floor like this, the nice thing that you can do is you could etch it, and then it applies both a good feeling inside the room and outside the room. So let's say I put a floor in here and I etched it, it would count towards the value of this room and this room and wouldn't cause any problems. So it's a nice way to increase the value of rooms. We might have to use it later when we get some actual royalty past the Baroness. When the king shows up, we might need to do that depending on space. So let's go ahead, and I don't know if our etcher is working on other things right now. Let's have them come up here. So every single time somebody crosses these thresholds, they get a happy thought seeing a nice carving. So you just ran up here with a wagon, left the wagon on the ground, and grabbed a rock. Not sure why you brought the wagon in the first place, but one thing we need to do too is, in that last episode, we lost a dwarf. We need to honor that dwarf. So we'll go ahead and put these doors in. And then we'll go take a look. Let's go ahead and zone. This is a meeting area. Let's go ahead and make this it was a metal crafting, right? Is it metal crafting or metal smithing? Let's go, I think it's metal crafting, but we can check real quick. It is metal smithing. I was wrong. You lose, sir. Good day. Let's change this. New Guildhall. Metal smithing. Okay. And the other petition is for a farmer's guild. So let's zone the meeting area here. Let's set this as the farmer's guild. And needs to be at 2,000. It's 1,800. 1,400. So really just based on the etchings on the floor with those steel, it already bumped it up to pretty good. So we are not going to repeat that one again. We are going to use some microline blocks here, like that. Early autumn. We're going to be getting a trade caravan. I do need to solve so that wagons... Yep. Let's solve for that real quick. I'm going to go ahead and extend this wall out here. Then we can... this little jig-jag here. Let's make an entrance like that. Let's build a trade depot. Like that. Build out here like this. So basically a path for pedestrians to come through. I'll clear out this trade depot. We will leave this bridge up unless there's a trade happening. We're going to need to deal with bars because we really want to solve not having bars. Then we'll need to put a roof in here, so we'll need to chop down some of these trees. Let's clear out the area. Something like this. Let's go put a spot for our bars. Let's keep our bars in this general area. And on this one, we'll do bars, bars metal, all. Just leave it at that. That's gonna cause some... Here's everybody running. Yeah, go grab all the bars that were sitting here. They do put bars in boxes. Vile forces have arrived. So we are being invaded. I'm betting it's the same goblins that came knocking at our door earlier. Timing couldn't be worse. This goblin is a lord consort. Interesting. The timing is bad because I just put everybody out here doing work and collecting wood. So let me go ahead and I'm gonna forbid all this. I am going to forbid that log there too. These logs. Unpause for a second. We'll forbid these logs. We're gonna grab our soldiers. And bring them out here. Okay, so it looks like I don't have the vile forces anymore. So they just stuck their head in into the map and walked away. Okay. I can train this rock? Really? That's interesting. I've never seen training on a I want to see that. I want to see what happens with that. Okay, but I don't think we have to worry about the siege. They just stuck their heads into our map and apparently like, nope. Okay, we do have some snatchers that showed up. So snatchers saw us and are running away. I'm not going to chase them down. I'm going to let them run off. Where are you going? You wanted to wander, so you're wandering. Okay, so some of our peeps saw the snatchers and ran away. All of the snatchers have already run off the map. I'm gonna just keep the guards out for a minute until we can get these walls finished and get that trading post in. Those steel bars disappeared, so we can take out this trading post. What I'd like to do also, you can see some vomit on the ground because they have their cave sickness. Guild Hall agreement with the Guild of Crystal has been satisfied. So I would like to have one path that is for trading and one path that is the entrance here. So I am going to actually block this like that. Now when traders arrive, we can put this wall down to allow people to move things easier. I also want to put a roof so that people aren't just standing out in the rain. So I'm going to have to unlock this door. Well, I want to do something like there's some wood up here too. Since I have that door unlocked, I'll come and gather that wood. Olaf does not like, I was nauseated by the sun, I feel hopeless. What we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to improve the bar situation just to make sure that doing some of this work outside doesn't bring down the overall happiness of the fort. Okay, they were cleaning up the vomit. That's nice of them. At least they grabbed some of these other random blocks. That's good. Use those up. All they'll be doing is making microline from now on, which we might have to go and get some more. Okay, so we'll leave this unlocked here briefly because we still have some wood. Hopefully someone will come and collect this wood. Speaking of, 3 more wood. 2 more, 1 more. Oh, hey, yep. The wagons have bypassed your inaccessible site. So what does that tell me? It tells me that most likely the density of the trees is too thick for them to get through. Kind of surprising. We can use DF hack to find that out. So it is, it's been a while since I ran that one. I think it is a GUI, I think. Pathable. Yeah. This tool highlights each visual map tile to indicate whether it's possible to path to that tile. It has 2 follow mouse, which shows the tile you're pathable from the tile that the mouse cursor is hovering over, and depot, which shows which tile the wagon can traverse. So let's do a GUI pathable. Okay, and we want depot. Wagons, no. So all of this I mean, that's right outside the door. I chopped down all the trees here. Let's unlock this one. It's surprising. I am not sure why. Why the depot is cut off like immediately. So let's go ahead and we'll do some big construction. What I'm thinking is I'm gonna build a road to my bridge and to the edge of the map. And we'll see if that helps. So this is going to be some work, and there's going to be a lot of sick people. Let's I'm going to have a lot of wood. Okay. We'll turn here. And we'll chop all that. Might as well chop that one too. We can go ahead and put this down. For right now. I mean, the other option is to put our trade depot underground. See if that helps. There's a lot of wood to collect. There's a little pool of water. Diplomacy. Liaison from the mountain homes. Let's discuss your situation. All right. Elevate this land again. Ooh. Okay. Gonna have to improve our rooms again. As much to share. What would we like? I think we asked for books last time, and we don't have a library made. Let's ask for more choirs and some scrolls. They want headwear and fish. Let's bring the gemstones up. It's one expensive rock. Probably too heavy for them anyway, but I think we can maybe get rock eggs. Like to get wagons. If we ever get some elves, they're not going to be happy with all these trees that we've taken out. All those trees fell in the water. If we remember, we can come and get them when the river freezes over. Chop them out of the ice. Okay, let's go. We still have that one petition outstanding. That's for this room here. All we got to do is put in a floor. That should take care of that. I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna build paved road. Start with that. Everything's here. Let's get our trader. We have all our guards on duty. Our broker just went to sleep. We have a mandate to construct something. There are 3 more crossbows. It's gonna take them a while to get all that wood. Somebody just got into a mood. Kogan. Stay mood. Watch you for a moment and see where you're heading to. See if we need any. Okay, so you're gonna do the crafting station. Grab some limonite. I know we were going to go check on, we had that death. Might as well go and look at that real quick. I'm gonna pause here. Okay, Ilral, Professor. Let's make some rock. Slabs. Just to make up the room value. Some cheap bars, some good pewter bars, so sometimes your nobles can get into a mood where they want something made out of pewter, and if you don't have it, you don't have it. And if you don't have the ability to make it, you're kind of screwed. There is a chestnut, a wooden piano. Coyote Bone G-Bar. Grab some musical instruments so we can pop them into the bar. Got some rum. More rum. Ale. Grab that cheap barrels. Make some cheese. Gets us some cheap barrels, and we can make some cheese wheels out of them. Should be okay for buckets. Kind of expensive steel short sword. We are going to need to make some more armor and weapons and increase our military size. Buy a silk coat. Shoes. So really expensive socks. Buy some toad leather gloves. Some cheap chests that we can put into bedrooms, because we will need those. Have any cheap bags? Some dimple cup spawn that can basically get us some dye. They do have some dye that they've made. Can grab some sand while we're here. Do want the plump helmets. Gotta remember, if they did bring some quires, they're gonna be pretty expensive, and they'll be at the bottom of the list. Bilberry dye. Grab these sweet pod seeds. I think we're 705 seeds, so I think we're okay for seeds, but we might as well grab them while we're here. A lot of anvils, a lot of steel anvils. We got plenty of meat. We have eaten some of our fish. Grab these plump helmets. Grab these strawberries. Some blueberries. Can't turn down the berries. Bellberries. Sure. Grab some more thread. Yeah, see, these quires are pretty expensive. Grab some sheets. Okay. Well, hopefully we have enough to pay for all that. I'm gonna keep my glass. I should probably make a separate pile for glass so that they stop bringing it up here. Also don't want it to take the roughs. It's looking like I'm gonna need to go get some gemstones. Or start making better stuff than just giving them cut gems. Okay. No trader. Clear this stuff off the depot. Keep the guards out here in case any birds show up, causing problems. Kogan's still gathering items. That tree popped up like... Gotta get all this wood out of here. Those quires aren't going to move from here unless I solve that. So let's Let's solve that. Let's make a library. Let's put the library right here. I'm going to make a good sized library. Something like that. We can drop that back down to 4 so that... How is Malful doing? Malful's now a skilled cook. Do need to put in... Okay, so we only have 5 people are medium happiness. The other guild hall was satisfied. Kogan finally started building. Elevated us again, but we're still just a barony with a baroness. See how long that will last. So we need bookshelves, bookcases. So let's do... It's a big library. 30? Okay, it's a lot of bookcases. I'm gonna smooth this out. Kogan has created Kogan Udalukar, a Limonite, has created a Limonite figurine named after themselves. She claims it as an heirloom in the name of the family ancestor. Okay. You do that. Did you get at least skilled? Legendary Stonecrafter. If I need to make some legendary figurines to sell to the merchants, I will let you know. Okay, these trees keep on popping up. Do I need to cover this water up, or can I road over it? Looks like I can road over it. There's a lot of construction. I'm also wondering if we should widen this bridge out. And by widen, I mean tear down, replace with a new one. Okay, that's all of our stone. Anything worth needing to know? So I am going to, with those emus, I'm gonna come back into auto butcher. I don't want to keep emus around. So we're gonna set emus to 0. Okay. We do have 1 rock. Wow. I didn't think that we could do that, but game surprises me. Okay, so I want to smooth everything. Whew, that's gonna be everybody. All hands on deck. Smooth and party in the library. Traders are leaving soon. So what we can do is we need a separate, I think we need a separate aviary for the rock, and we'll assign a trainer to the rock to keep the rock trained, and we'll do a nest box. We're gonna have to do this in a safer, secure manner than like these birds. If I brought the rock down in here, the rock went insane, it would just take out our kitchen right away, which don't want that. Some migrants have arrived. Let's keep an eye on the front door. These migrants. Want to see what we got, who we got. Okay, here we go. Rovad, paper maker, professional paper maker. That'll be good for the library just in time. Obstinate, disdains loyalty, good spatial sense, low willpower, values nature, poor memory. They have 11 children. 106-year-old with 11 children. How many did you bring with you? Itib, a dwarven child, 17 years old, so they're going to become an adult here pretty soon. Values introspection, hateful, good intuition, thoughtless, developed empathy, not vain. We got Indoc, a tanner, talented tanner. Values introspection, disdains loyalty, good focus, not inclined to abstract, polite, not lustful. We got Urvad, has some medical skills, not envious, a quarreler, values power, hopeful, agile, and slow to anger. We got Lore, a fish cleaner, high master fish cleaner. Maybe I should start catching some fish just to give you some work. High kinesthetic sense, high stamina, single-minded, sickly, leisurely, bad with words. We got Cal, disdains leisure time, disdains independence, overcautious, inattentive, poor social awareness, humorless, but is a high master wound dresser and a high master surgeon. Cal is going on hospital duty. Surgeon. Keller's our new high master surgeon. We should also nope, wrong button. B F B. You want to be prepared with your hospital with lots of beds in case you need them. Some surgery tables. We could make some more attraction benches too, in case we need them. Attraction bench. We wanted 3. Where did Kel go? Okay, there's Kel. So, Misthos. Avoids excitement, disdain stoicism, good intuition, wasteful, anxious, depression prone. Novice animal caretaker and a novice cook. I think we missed Kosoth. Fishery worker. Another fishery worker. Values martial prowess, good analytical ability, poor intuition, ungrateful, cheerful, bad with words. They do have some armor skill. I think it's almost time that we start like beefing up our military as well. Another child, 6 years old. I wonder if this is one of the 11. Values independence. Yeah, maybe. Values independence, values tranquility, recovers quickly, creative, emotionally obsessive, not easily depressed. Laurel. Values nature, disdains fairness, high stamina, frail, not ambitious, and greedy. And we got Zazit, a stonecrafter, accomplished stonecrafter. Good with language, trusting, good memory, recovers quickly, greedy, and sickly. Is that everybody? Did anybody bring any animals? Looks like we got a puppy and a ram. I'm gonna go ahead. We do have some mushrooms and stuff we can grab out of the hallway here, out of the animal rooms. Constantly growing. Okay. We have a nice, smoothed out library. Built doors. Put a door on this library. Call it a meeting area. And we will say it's a library. And then we're going to put in bookcases. What are we at now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. When somebody is sitting reading books, they need to sit at tables. They need to have chairs to sit at the tables to read the books. And we also need some chests in order to keep library supplies available. That's where they'll bring any written material to put it on bookshelves. But anything that needs writing in, or like empty scrolls, they will write stuff. They'll store that in these chests here. I'll need to make some tables. Everybody's doing this little shortcut from the bar into the hospital. It's funny. We need to make some tables. Okay, so we have become a county. And Adel, the Holy Coal, has been elected mayor. Okay, so let's look at Zon was our mayor. Zazit is now our countess. So we need to improve her mausoleum, and we need to give her one more chest, one more cabinet, one more weapon rack, and one more armor stand. And we need Adel. So when we set up these rooms, we assign the rooms to an individual. And they got voted out. So let's make Adel. Okay, let's do an auto assign to holder of role. If anybody else gets voted in as, we have mayor, expedition leader, mayor. Okay, so with doing that, mayor, auto changed over to Adel. In case anybody else gets voted in. So now, okay, you're all fine. We need to let's just make this one. Let's pop a steel bar right in the middle here. Let's build I'll wait for that steel bar to come in. This elf poet. Is this a separate elf? I keep seeing this elf running around doing stuff. The elf's doing more for us than some of the dwarves. Okay, and let's, since we have the steel in, let's make it look good. I still need to make a slab for our lost dwarf Ilral. Okay. Okay, her tomb is taken care of. Now she just needs another chest. Another cabinet. Another weapons rack. And another armor stand. Forgotten beast Sposs has come. An enormous hairy crab. His thin wings of stretched skin and its slavering slate gray hair is short and even. Beware its fire. Okay. Fire is bad. Okay, kids, fire's bad. We're gonna take a gander here and see it does have wings. It flies. It's a giant crab. Looks like a spider, but it's a crab. Crabs and spiders. This one lives in the ocean, and one lives in my garage. See where you're going to. Okay, you're down. They lit a fire down in the depths down below. I don't have full visibility. They're fighting whatever they can find down there. See if this fire gets out of hand. You have to be careful of fire sometimes, because even get a large fire that can give you FPS death if a fire is too big and your computer can't handle it. So it's burning all of these mushrooms and everything. Just gonna be burned out down here. Let's go see. She wants some backpacks. We're all green across the board for her right now, so. We'll just let her be. Let's do this tree as well. Nope, not floor. Paved road. So Spas is killing troglodytes. Can be risky. We could try and capture Spas. That's pretty dangerous, trying to catch forgotten beasts. Especially fire breathing. Fire breathing. Giant olm and a troglodyte are fighting. So I'm gonna check now. Let's go back and look at Pathable now and check our depot. Okay, we do need to widen the bridge. But this should... Okay, there's that water. Maybe we should adjust the road a little bit to handle that. Especially like in this spot here. What we can do is we can clear the roadside trees. That'll help a bit. Spas is fighting Crundles. Maybe we'll get another Forgotten Beast that'll take care of Spas. It's a paved road. A little strip there. I think if we construction 112 dwarfs, let's just build a little access bridge. That. Winter's coming. The river's gonna freeze up. Okay, we've taken everything in. I'm gonna go ahead and put you back into training. Have the guards go back into just regular training mode. Okay, we have the access bridge in now, so we can take out this bridge. Spas going after more Crundles. Okay, so you just fell asleep on the bridge in the middle of winter. To a bigger bridge. Kogan, dancer. It's one of the entertainers at the bar. What if you just don't have a bedroom? Getting into winter. Winter is upon you. Spas down there just taking care of all the Crundles. Since bridges are so dangerous, what I'm going to do as well is I'm going to put a wall right here on both sides. So if somebody happens to be walking across the bridge and gets startled, it'll keep them from frantically jumping into the water. Now, there was some wood. Let's just see. Let's just see. I don't remember where it was. We'll just do that for right now. We have a little bit of time in the winter. Okay, there's some of the wood. Okay, that means there's probably some wood. Could do that. dangerous little area we have here, because if that thaws, it just auto fills with water, and anybody standing inside will, if they don't have swimming skills, are gonna be in trouble. Wall there. Build wall there. We're just walking out on this ice. It's taking a lot of blocks to get that bridge done. Okay, let's go ahead and put in our order for steel chest plate, breastplate. And we want 5 of those. We want steel short swords. We want 5 of those. Steel high boots. We want 5 of those. Steel gauntlets. We want 5 of those. Steel greaves. I want 5 of those. And steel helmets. Five of those. That will get us the rest of our 5 more people into our military that can start training. I just want to make sure this bridge gets done. Much better pathable path. Take out the extra bridge. Put in the big bridge. Yeah, you're thirsty. The Count Consort of PickWrung. Vukar, out here by yourself. Getting thirsty, putting in the bridge. Okay. All right. Now we should be able to get wagons. We should put in trying to think if I should make another barracks right here. Probably. Because right now I have this squad of 5, and they are... Let's take a look. Legendary Fighter, Grandmaster, Observer, Master. Since they're training all the time, they're getting really good at what they do. They're not as happy because they don't get any time off. Like they're worried, they want to pray. So it would be nice if we could make another squad of another 5, and then we could swap them back and forth, give them time off of training, since they've been in training for what, 3 years now, 2.5 years. So I think that's what we're gonna do. We'll create a new squad. Do we not have Captain of the Guard? Okay, Militia Commander. We don't have a Captain of the Guard yet. We do need to solve for that as well. Great new squad. New Militia Captain squad appointed by Militia Commander. They're going to be another full steel swords. I'm going to assign a leader. I'm going to toggle filters. Looks like we're going to grab that 5. I guess we could have grabbed Toon. She's tough. What I'm looking for is any reason that they shouldn't be in the military right now. Then I would replace them. Nope. You all look fine. So let's give you barracks. Gonna train here. Schedule ya. We'll eventually swap them out so that they can do some other, get on a different schedule than train all the time. Then what we'll want is, here they all are showing up naked to the room to train. Looks like Cog grabbed a sword. Okay, looks like Saskell grabbed a sword, and looks like probably some breastplate. So that's all just being made. Okay, so I think what we can do is we can close off this one until the merchants arrive next time. That way, make sure nobody gets mashed. Okay, so any animal or any single goblin should come through this way, get into the traps, or deal with here. So this mace dwarf will bump into that, should come around this path here. Okay, so let's... One more thing we'll do, and then we'll call this episode. So I'm going to come and add a new task. I'm going to engrave a memorial slab. Ilral. These are Osnun, Smutstu, and Zom are the goblins. Show only citizens who need a slab. So I'm not gonna immortalize the goblins that came. We're gonna have a slab made for us. Someone should be going and grabbing a rock slab. Everybody is dancing in the bar. Need unengraved slab in it's because we this stockpile here. So we have the slabs over here. You can see a slab right there. So let's assign and say that we can get stuff from here as well. Okay. Now we can re-add that. Ilral. Who is... Saw some other names on there, but... Slab. Okay, rock salt memorial. This is a rock salt memorial to Ilral Arbenunul. The slab reads, in memory of Ilral Arbenunul, born 24, bled to death, slain by the giant Kia Swamp Desert in the year 53. The color leaf green made him happy. We need a good spot for our memorial. We do have this area right here we can make into a memorial area. So let's make it look nice. Let's smooth it out. Here come the smoothers. Now hopefully, I didn't want to do that. Let's just cancel all that. It's fine. Hopefully we do not fill this area with tombstones. Okay, so build. We want furniture. We want a slab. We want to pick manually. We will put you right here. That hasn't been moved yet. See it right there. No, no thank you. Okay, so now it should be showing up. Here we go. Rock Salt Memorial to Ilral. We'll get that placed. Okay. So, overall, a small child delivered. And then Monam started playing Make Believe. And then just playing in our new memorial area. So, I think on that, we're going to go ahead and call it an episode. Appreciate all the comments. Appreciate you guys watching the videos. I hope you all have a great evening. Thank you very much.